Hi there, we're here today to talk to Don Parry of the Saffron Ice Cream Company about his business. So over to you, Dom, if you could just give us an outline of what you're doing and how you started.
Thank you. We manufacture local ice cream using local ingredients. We've been running for just over 2 years. Supply a lot of the local outlets, restaurants, cinemas, local shops, supporting lots of local people. Local ingredients come strawberries, chocolate, as the packaging, labels. It's got very community focused business.
Brilliant. What kind of made you want to set up your own company in the first place?
Upon leaving uni, I always wanted to run my own business and thought that that was almost the perfect time to do it. There seems to be a big media push about local businesses and small businesses and artisan producers. I wanted to get in with that. I've always had an interest in food and business, so I thought, well, combine them together and hopefully go somewhere with that.
How did you find integrating yourself into the local business community when you started up?
It's quite difficult because I was so young. There was a lot of people saying, maybe perhaps I shouldn't be doing it because I was so young, and what business experience and relevance did I have to put into the business? But I thought personally I had the drive to do it and learn quickly, and there didn't seem to be anybody else doing what I do, so I thought there was room to move into the market.
So it's your determination that got you through those early stages?
Yeah, you've got to be very thick-skinned. You think you go into it and it's going to be all rosy, but it's you don't appreciate how much hard work and time and effort goes into it. Everything from having no money to no time.
So is that kind of the main obstacles you had then? Was it the money and resistance from people?
Obviously the things, you're starting up an ice cream business, how do you make ice cream? So there's a lot of learning of what ingredients goes into making ice cream, how you do it, processes. You've got such strong influences from environmental health to make sure everything's safe and of a high food standard, and even down to the machinery. It costs a lot of money. And being a student that liked drinking and eating, I didn't have very much money. So,
but you obviously got it going. And
just slowly. I've always worked by the principle of doing it slowly and well, and just doing it, a very limited prestige product. Start off small and develop that brand image and the products, and get people wanting it, pulling it from you rather than you pushing it to them.
So you've got up quite a good base now of then local companies both supplying to you and buying from you?
Yeah, definitely. I think of myself and the company not as somebody that you do business with, but almost more friends. So I'm very good friends with the person that supplies me and who I then supply on, which I think that's almost got lost over time. People are only focused on making money, and if you can put a bit of time and effort back into the person you've got to deal with,
bringing the relationship side of business back.
And I think that's people pay a premium for the product because of what it is, and they're buying the whole package. It's not just a product; it's everything that surrounds that.
Since you started then, Don, what's been the biggest accomplishment?
I think that every week I accomplish something fairly big. It's always moving forward. I think the latest one for me is supplying English Heritage, the local Woodley End, with ice cream. They take far more ice cream than anybody else does, and it was quite good to learn how to deal and work with such a large, national company.
You mentioned about the kind of relationship side of the business. Has that always been in place, or was there any changes to the business model since you set up?
No, I think I've always stuck by the business model. At times I thought, does it need to be changed? But I've always thought, it's got to be done very well, very limited, just to get such a very good brand out there and push it out there. And you've got to keep your prices, you've got to skim the market for the price, because I can't make hundreds and thousands of litres like everybody else can, so I've got to get the most income for what I can produce, and I've kept that business model right through, and to be honest with you, I don't really see it changing.
What's the monitoring methods you've put in place to track your success?
Success is tracked monthly I do it by turnover. Is it going up on last month? This time last year is probably more relevant, and then also how much profit's been made from that, because at the end of the day, every business has got to make money. And also I do it very much by the comments that I receive back from customers. You know, that's the driving force for me saying yes, my chocolate ice cream's right and it doesn't need changing. It's good as it is.
How do the customers give you that feedback? Is it just verbally when you see them?
Yeah, verbally. And this is the thing about relationships.
Yeah.
I think my customers feel to me that they can say that was really good, or maybe you need to change that slightly. That's the relationship that we have.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time then?
5 years. Producing a lot more ice cream, hiring staff, probably have to move premise to do that. And in the end, I just want people to, in the local area, or outside of the local area now, to think, when they think ice cream and quality, they think the Saffron Ice Cream Company, and that's where they would come for their ice cream. And if they eat ice cream, that's what it's got to be.
So, what advice or methods have you put into place to protect your business? Protection
from the insurance. Obviously, we've got a van insurance, contents insurance, and public liability that come through Saffron Insurance.
And what kind of makes you seek out the advice of a broker, say over going on the internet?
Well, it's again with the business, it's all about local.
Yeah.
So with the products, I use lots of local ingredients, and if I can't use local ingredients grown locally, they're sourced locally from local companies, and I wanted to extend that to everything. So the packaging comes locally, the insurance comes locally, the accountant's local, and with Saffron Insurance I knew they had a good reputation. They're very punctual, to the point, very, very helpful on advice, because it's a minefield out there of what you need and what you don't need, and thoroughly impressed, and will continue to use it.
So definitely worth seeking out advice and doing it yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You only get the answers you need by talking to someone face to face and asking the questions that you need to know.
Yeah, and you found that through Saffron?
Through Saffron, professional, they know what they're doing, and very, very helpful.
Finally, if you were going to give any advice to someone setting up their own company, what would it be?
Research.
Yeah.
Research. Ask as many questions. Until you get blue in the face, ask questions. That way you either fail to prepare or you prepare to fail. And if you've got lots of questions, comments and everything behind you to make those decisions, and to strike such good relationships with the people that you're supplying or that are supplying you, and move forward that way. Do it slowly and well and get bigger that way.
That's great. Thanks for your time, Dom, and wish you all the success for the future.